All right, we are for the first time going on a supply drop run with our Rhinoanatha. Well, not with, but while mounted on our Rhinoanatha. This is awesome. We'll be able to get around pretty quick and hopefully make all the drops. All right, so I decided to come check. Let's put it on passive. Decided to come check the sap taps real quick. They are all full, so that's nice. I already checked that one. Okay. Now remember, when you collect your sap from the trees, do not place it in the Rhinoanatha's inventory unless you want the Rhinoanatha to convert it into resin. You can't use resin for anything once it's been turned into resin, and it will do it automatically. I'll show you just with one. See, it takes like 5 seconds or something, and it just automatically turns it into a piece of resin. Um, Once it's turned into resin, you can't do anything with that. Only the Rhinoanatha can use it. But if you're collecting sap just to collect sap for like recipes or consumables, anything, make sure you do not place it in the Rhinoanatha's inventory. Oh boy, got a gold one with the ring here. This might be a good one. Hmm. Okay. Nice Dodicker saddle, but I mean, I think we already got something like that, so not too impressive. We always gotta stop by and say hello to the beavers. Oh, land. Oops. Seriously, guys, always remember to loot these beaver dams. Oh, I can't move. Oh, no. Whew. Not good, not good, not good. Oh, yeah, and I just realized the best part about doing this with the Rhinoanatha is that, you know, when they come after you, you can just scare them away with the Rhinoanatha's like fear taunt. Away with you. And there we go. Oh. And we got a drop. Okay, so I was just looking at my trap tower and I see our trap tower has been active for 10 days apparently. We've got 10% XP bonus, 10% taming speed bonus, still 0% on the boss element bonus. I'm not sure how long it takes for you to get some percentage on the boss element thing. Should probably watch a video on that. I remember saying like maybe a week, but I guess that wasn't right. Our gator is at 63%. Now, I left this thing out all day while I was at work yesterday, and when I came home, I just filled the feeding trough. I actually had to fill the feeding trough like 3 different times. I filled the feeding trough before I went to work, and then I filled the feeding trough like on my break, and then came home from work and like filled it again. I actually filled both the bees because I wanted to make sure it had enough food and it wouldn't starve and die. But man, so it's been out for like almost a full day since yesterday, and it's still like is only at 60%. Like, dude, it's crazy. These growth times are insane. but it's all good. And now that we have sap, we can make more veggie cakes. So that's awesome. Just definitely need to do because our snails are like out of food, I believe. Let's check and see. Oh, they're down to like one veggie cake left. So I'm gonna make them some veggie cakes and put away all these things that we got from last night. And since I was on my run Neonatha, I was able to keep all that wood that you get from the beaver dams, which is awesome because we do need that. I haven't started expanding the base again yet, but I will very soon, and we're going to need all of that wood to be able to craft a bunch of stone pieces and stuff like that. So, yeah. Going on another meat run with the Karcher Rodontosaurus. Just going to eat a few rare flowers. Casually bullying an alpha raptor. Okay, so I've decided it is finally time to place these other grills because I just really need this stuff to cook a lot faster, and I've got so much in my inventory. So there we go. We have 4 grills here now. Alright, so after our meat run, I was able to completely fill the first trough, and the second trough is almost full. So, plenty of food for our baby. It's still growing, 65%. This thing is already massive, and it's not even at its full size. And once it reaches 100%, we're going to take this baby out into some water caves and do some deep sea exploring. So, that'll be fun. Can't wait for that. But I think right now, I was gonna say I was gonna go out to like a regular cave with my saber that I tamed before, but it's about to be nighttime, so we'll wait on that. Gotta go for drops. Maybe we can come back and do the cave thing afterwards. Speaking of drops. Nice. I love being so close to this thing because you can just hear whenever a drop lands. Our saber has quite a few levels, so I'm gonna boost this thing up. I know I'm gonna boost health and melee majority because we're gonna need that in a cave. I was hoping it'd be able to go to like 500 melee, but we wouldn't be able to put any points into health if we were to do that, so yeah, it'll gain more levels in the cave. We'll be fine. It's almost 3,000 health, which is okay. It's decent enough. But we're really going to need it to gain some more levels, which it will once it gets in the cave, because there's just so much to kill in the caves. It's just going to gain a bunch of levels. So, yeah, can't wait to do that as well. Da, 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 da. Gold with the ring, always acceptable. A little bit of lag, always gonna happen. Ooh, wow. Oh my god. This saddle blueprint is exactly what we need to take our saber into the caves. Oh, we're gonna do great. We are gonna do fantastic now. That was a really amazing drop that we almost didn't even get because it was at like 10 health when we arrived to it. I mean, missing that saber saddle, oof, that would have really sucked. I'm hoping I can get to this other one over here because it's already been sitting there. I don't know how long, but hopefully we make it. Uh, hello? Kill this fucking thing? Oh my god. I was grabbed by a Thyla. Oh my god. I hope my Rhino can pull off that kill because if not, yeesh, we are going to lose our best flyer. Well, better get back over there quick. Alright. It survived. Shoo. Oh boy. Oh no, it just tried to get me again. You son of a bitch. It just tried to get me again. You motherfucker. Gotta be joking. I need my Ranio Natha to follow me. Unbelievable. It just literally tried to get me again. I thought I commanded the Ranio to kill the goddamn thing. I'm gonna go over here where it's a little less dangerous. I'm not trying to open the door, stupid. Just let me open it. Okay. Went through all that trouble for a measly green drop. So don't go to the redwoods, folks, unless you want to get snatched off of your tame by a freaking Thylo. Alright, just going to record this quick clip for anyone who may not be familiar with creating waypoints. Basically, if you're on PS5, you double tap your touchpad to pull up your full map. You know, you can zoom out with the L2, zoom in with R2, move around the map, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you go to waypoints here, click that, and I've already created one. I created this for my tree sap, so I can know where my trees are and where my sap taps are. But you just go here to the plus. You can name the waypoint whatever you want it to be, blah, 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 blah. And the coordinates are going to automatically set to where you are currently. So if you're creating a waypoint for your current position, the coordinates will already be there. But if you're creating it for somewhere else that you may know off the top of your head, you're like, this coordinate is going to be for like 54, 33, whatever. And then you can change the icon to whatever you want it to be. Whoops, I just exited off there. Change the icon to whatever you want. And you can change the color of the waypoint just by moving the color bars like so. You just hold X and slide them with L3. And you know, can change the color, whatever. And press accept. And there will be your waypoint on your map. It's over there. And if you want to remove a waypoint, you just delete it like that. And if you want the waypoint to show up on your screen, double tap for the map. You just click it. It'll go off if you do like that. And if you click on it, there it goes, sap. So like I could be all the way at my base and that will still show up on my screen like that because I've got it set to show up on my screen just by clicking it on the map. Well, there's a gold drop. Do I really want to go back in the redwoods though? But yeah, I have that there just so I can know where my sap is because I kind of got lost trying to look for my sap taps. We're going back into the redwoods. Hopefully we don't get another Thyla attack. Okay, so we're gonna craft this saber saddle and we're gonna head out to the caves. I don't have much time left, so I'm gonna try and do this quickly. Alright, now I'm gonna have to craft all of this in the RG's saddle because I can't, there's too many things to place on the smithy. The smithy does not have much space, so I'm gonna place all of this on the RG and craft it there. Sweet. Alright, now we are ready to head into our first cave for real. Nice. Pick some lesser antidotes this time so we don't be like last time where we got the mega rabies and had to die. Always take some lesser antidotes in the caves. They are very, very good to have. And I'm going to make some medical brews because those are also very important in a cave. Certainly going to need some of those. Alright. Gonna get our medical brews crafted real quick. So we can make 50 nice. And I'm gonna take sleeping bags because if I die, I need to be able to respawn quickly. So there we go, 3 sleeping bags. And hopefully we're like well enough prepared because I mean this is gonna be quite a dangerous journey. And I'm probably gonna go to the whatever cave is closest to me. The one that's closest to me right now would be this map is being buggy. The one that's closest to me now would be, well, there's 2 that's close to me. I'm probably gonna go to this one. There's this one over here on Carno Island, and then there's another one like right here. But the one that's right here is like filled with lava, which is extremely dangerous. So, you know, hopefully we don't have any like accidents in there. You know, it's kind of scary, kind of sketchy, but it's a good place because there's like good drops in there, good loot drops. I don't know. On second thought, I might just go to this one for now. I don't think I'm well enough prepared for this cave. I should make like grapples and things, but I don't have time. I'm not gonna make all the extras, so we're just gonna go to the one on Dead Island. I've actually decided I'm gonna bring both of my sabers just in case, you know, in case one of them like starts to get too low on health and I gotta like switch them out or whatever. This one though has like really low health. It's not gonna be good for the cave at all. And the melee is very bad. But that's okay. This one's just gonna be for backup purposes. I actually just realized in this cave I should take some rare flowers as well. And that is because this cave you can find Megalania. And Megalania are like these giant lizards that like climb the walls of the caves. And they're usually like hanging from the ceiling and things like that. But you can hardly spot them because they blend in so well. They're like very well camouflaged when they're like on the ceiling and things. So the way you lure them out, of course, is by using rare flowers. You consume a rare flower, it's gonna draw everything to you, and that includes the Megalania. So the Megalania will like jump off the ceiling or come out of whatever crevice of the wall they're hiding in, and then they will come to attack you, which is great because you need their toxin. The Megalania toxin is one of the trophies in the game that you use to eventually fight the boss battles. So I'm gonna go here and make sure I collect some Megalania toxin with the rare flowers. Should always bring rare flowers into a cave. It's just a good thing. And of course, I forgot something, so I'm heading back to base when I'm already like halfway there. Man. But I just realized I'm still wearing my cloth armor, which is not good. In a cave, you do not want to be wearing cloth armor. It's just not going to go very well for you. Some people don't wear armors at all in certain caves because there's things called arthropluras, and they're like giant, like centipede-looking creatures, but they spit acid. And when they spit acid at you, they do break your armor immediately. Um, so just like one hit of the acid spit will like break all your armor. So some people don't even wear armor in the caves because of that, because they feel like it's just gonna get broken anyway. But the cave we're going into, there are no arthros, so we are safe to wear some good armor and not have to be concerned about it being destroyed. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we get whatever our best armor pieces are before we head out. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm missing a. What am I missing? Oh, I have everything. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a good set of armor because that's also important. But yeah, I usually don't wear the flak armor, which is the armor that I just grabbed, because it just makes your character like extremely hot. But we're gonna wear this, and see, look at that, my character's already getting hot from the armor, but it's all good. All right, so here we are on the infamous Dead Island. I mean, it is a very fitting name considering the amount of times I've died here. But anyway, the cave is just under these trees. There's the entrance right there. It's kind of across from these little ruins here, and it's kind of hidden by these trees. But you know, if you just move the trees out of the way, and you know, there it is. The coordinates for this cave entrance: latitude 9 and longitude 91.3. And the cool thing about this is you can fly your Rhinognatha into the cave, but you know, it can only go so far. The game will dismount you after a while. Why am I? Oh, okay. What the hell? Not sure what's going on. Trying to land my Rhinognatha. It's already dismounting me. There we go. Okay. So I usually just land it and just like walk it in as far as it'll go. And it looks like it's about here. So we're just going to leave our Rhinognatha there. It will be safe in the cave because creatures from the outside don't really like wander into the caves. So it'll be fine, like just sitting at the entrance. And I just put things on it that I probably don't want to lose. So like I'm going to put my cloth armor on there since I'm not wearing it right now. And that extra cryopod that I brought. And now while we're here at the beginning of the cave, I'm gonna find a place where I can place my sleeping bag. It doesn't look like I can place it anywhere around here just yet. It's probably because the people who are based on this island, like silica pearls, you can find silica pearls in the water. But since there's people based on this island, it's like not letting me place my sleeping bag. But I think as I get further into the cave, I'll be able to place it eventually. just gonna go ahead and collect these silica pearls because definitely need those. And there's crystal, obviously, if you want to collect crystal. I don't really need much of that at the moment, so I'm just gonna ignore it. And as soon as you stick your head out of this water, you have to be careful because sometimes there's like bats already like right here at the entrance, like as soon as you get out of the water. So they'll be ready to attack you immediately. So just be careful of that when you're coming out of the water. Still can't place my sleeping bag anywhere. I think the people who are based on this dead island are like blocking the ability to be able to place things because all of their structures are around. But you can see there's bats and things already. I'm gonna go ahead and place a sleeping bag here. In case I die, I think I'm gonna leave this saber like right here. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm gonna put it on neutral, and if I die, then I'll be able to at least like respawn right here, get on the saber, and like walk back down, and maybe be able to get my things back. And I'm gonna throw out this saber, and me and this one are gonna go on the journey. Now, sabers do not have much weight, and you will collect a lot of stuff in here, like lots of hide, things like that. So, I probably shouldn't place that there. Let's swap these. I'm gonna place another sleeping bag. Be careful of these gaps. There's like gaps here, so watch out for that. You don't want to fall, because if you fall down there, you're most likely gonna be killed. If not by the fall, then certainly by all the creatures. Trying to find a place to... There we go. I'm going to place all 3 of my sleeping bags, just in case. Alright, and now we are ready to go. So, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and jump across here. And I'm going to eat a rare flower to just draw everything to me. This might not be a good idea. My saber has a great saddle though, so we should be okay. Oh look, Megalania. We definitely need that toxin. There we go, we got it. And we got Mega Rabies. Gotta get rid of these bats. I'm gonna go ahead and use my lesser antidote. Just one antidote will cure your Mega Rabies, and it will keep you protected from Mega Rabies for about 180 seconds. So now we're good. We don't have to worry about Mega Rabies for about 3 minutes. If you want, you could eat a lesser antidote before you even begin fighting any bats, so that way there's like no chance of you even contracting the Mega Rabies. But I only use them on demand because I don't want to waste them, so I use them when I need them. What the hell? Oh, this saber's about to die, dude. I did not realize. Dang, these things are dealing so much damage. The saber is taking a beating. Even with this good saddle, it's still taking quite a beating. There was a lot of bats there. Oh, great, there's another one. So hard to get these stupid little things because they're always just flying in the air. That's why it's like good to climb up on rocks or something so you can reach them. Oh boy, that was almost That was almost death for our saber. Just gonna heal the saber up real quick, and we're gonna continue on. Okay, so we fed the saber all of the meat, and it is still not fully healed, but that is all right. We just have to be very careful with what we're doing going forward, and also make sure you loot the bags of the creatures you kill, because there could be good stuff in there. I don't see any more bags. Yeah, so we're gonna continue on. I wanted to tame another dung beetle, but I forgot to bring some poop for the dung beetle, so we won't be doing that. I do want to try and get to the supply drop that's usually in this cave, though. It's pretty far down, so you have to make it quite a wait. Look, there's another Megalania there. That one is surprisingly not in a wall. Oh, well, okay. That one's surprisingly not in a wall or like on the ceiling like they usually are. Okay. Gonna continue on. Make sure you're watching for crevices in the ground. This cave has a lot of them. A lot of caves usually have cracks in the ground. And especially in that lava cave, when there's cracks in the ground in the lava cave, you can fall into the lava, which is horrible because obviously it kills you, and you most likely cannot get your things back because they'll be in lava. So from now on, moving forward, I'm just gonna fight the creatures individually as I come up on them. I'm not gonna use the rare flower because if I do that, then you know they're all gonna rush me, and my saber is not fully healed yet. So make sure you collect that Megalania toxin. We've got 4 of them now. I'm gonna take everything I want to keep off of this saber and put it in my own inventory. So I don't care about those berries. Heal up my saber some more. What level is this dung beetle? Well, it's only level 20. I wonder if I can tame that. Let's see. Maybe we can... Yes, let's go. We might be able to pull this off. We only have small poops, but that is okay. It's 34%. Gotta wait till it's hungry again. I accidentally fed the saber a stem berry and it made it poop, so I was like, you know what? Let's give this a go. But we have to wait till it's hungry again, so. Boom, saber is almost fully healed. Level 20 isn't going to be too hard to tame, so we might be able to pull this off. Saber's not ready to poop. You can force yourself to poop actually into your creature. If you're mounted on a creature, you just hold circle and you go up to that. It'll say not ready to poop, but if it's white like the rest of these icons, then you can just go over to it and it'll make your creature poop. And if you're just not mounted on a creature, it'll just make yourself poop. Waiting for this. Okay, I just fed it the second piece. I think you can feed dung beetles like spoiled meat as well. to tame them, but I don't have any spoiled meat because my saber ate everything. But I don't know. Maybe I can get some stem berries and try and make the saber poop again. And maybe I can eat some stem berries and try and get myself to poop. You know, we'll see how that goes. We might need to feed it about 2 more times. I don't know. I'm not getting any berries. Okay, that was all I could gather up. Let's see if we can do something with this. I wish I had my Fiomia. Oh, there we go. Saber pooped. Pick it up. Can't pick it up. Game's being laggy. Oh, it's almost there. Nice. Can I poop again? I cannot. I need to find some more stem berries. Come on. Jeez, man. They're trying to make this so difficult on me right now. There's a level 85 dung beetle right behind these bushes. That's crazy. Staying to tame that would take way too long. Oh, come on, man. Just give me some stem berries. We need another dung beetle, though, because the 2 that I have, they're producing me lots of oil, but I need more because I'm burning through a lot of oil in these industrial preserving bins. I don't know why I'm not getting any stem berries. There's a few. Did the saber just poop again? No. We're almost there, almost there. There we go. Sweet. All right. That's going to be good for future use. Let us continue on in this cave. The drop is down there. Where did... Oh. Right there. It's only a blue one, so it's not the greatest. But sometimes there are, like, amazing drops that spawn in this cave, like red drops. There's purple ones. The drops that spawn in caves are more valuable than the drops that are, like, spawning on the ground out in the world because, I don't know, the cave drop loot is just increased. So when you find cave drops, they're better than what you'll find outside. Kind of nervous about jumping this. There's a lot of bats down there. I don't think I'm going to go the full length of this cave today because I really don't have the time. But I am going to at least get that drop. I'm looking on the ceiling and things from Megalania. Not seeing any more. Usually there's about 2 in this cave. Sometimes there can be more. Most I've ever found in this cave was 5. So that is a possibility. But it does happen rarely. Sometimes you'll find like 4, you know, whatever. But most of the time it's just going to be 2. Blueprint flare gun. Well, that's something I didn't have before. Not the greatest drop because it is a blue drop, but you know, still a good drop. There's a lot of bats there. I mean, we've almost cleared this cave, so I might just go ahead and like try to get down there and get the artifact at least, because you know we've come all this way. Let me see where it is. It's just down there. I can just jump down there. Oh, there's a Megalania right there. Okay, now we're definitely going. I could just jump down there and like grab the artifact, which I'm gonna do. Make sure if you do something like this, you dismount your creature before you hit the ground so that your creature doesn't take fall damage. There's a Megalania right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill that for the... Gotta get that Megalania toxin. Where'd it go? Oh, oh, it's right there. Gotta get that toxin. Sweet. Alright, so we got 3 Megalanias in this cave. So I would say that's pretty good. I'm gonna grab this artifact. This is our first artifact on this playthrough, so that's nice. You do need the artifacts to complete boss battles as well. And look, if you see it says to consume is to become, and to become is to evolve. This is the artifact of the Devourer. And it says only one of these may be carried at a time by any organism. That is not true, however, because your character can only carry one of each artifact at a time. But if you have an otter can carry multiple artifacts. It's the only creature in the game that can do that. I don't know why it has that ability, but an otter is the only creature in the game that can carry multiple artifacts of the same kind. So if I was to try and get another artifact of the Devourer right now, I wouldn't be able to carry it until I was to put this one down. But if you had an otter, you could carry like 5 of them and it wouldn't matter. The only thing that matters is the weight of the otter, like how much can the otter carry. If the otter can carry more artifacts, then, you know, it can carry more artifacts. There's also a, there it is. There's like a couple of explorer notes down here. There's one over there that I just showed you, and then there's one like over there, right over there. The artifacts do respawn. They respawn pretty quickly too. See, it's already back. We could pick it up again if we had an otter, but we don't, so we're not gonna do that. And you see, there's resources in these caves as well. There's obsidian here. There's metal, like around right there. So you can get good resources out of caves. Caves are just a great place to go for a lot of things. Get artifacts, you can kill lots of creatures, collect lots of hide. Can't take this again because, of course, we already have one. If we had an otter, we could take another one, but you can kill lots of things, get lots of hide. I mean, look how much hide we've collected in here just from killing stuff. Pick up some things that you can grind down, get drops. So caves are a great place. You find explorer notes, which you can get additional XP from. Yeah, now we're just gonna run out of here. I'm probably not gonna like engage in battle with everything because I just want to get out of the cave now. Like, I'm short on time, so just gonna make my way out and ignore all of those creatures. Plus, our saber is almost at its weight limit anyway, so we can't afford to continue killing things because we wouldn't even be able to carry it. Oh my god, the game almost... Jesus Christ. The game would not allow me to jump for a second there, so I almost fell down that gap. But yeah, we can't even carry anything else, so we should just get out. Oh, that 85 dung beetle, I wish I had it. Oof, I almost did not make that jump. I didn't see any more Megalania along the way. I'm sure there's probably some like hiding in crevices or in the ceiling that I probably couldn't see, but I don't have time to like look for any more. I could eat another rare flower to try and lure one out, but just don't have time for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here while we can. Oh my god, I almost fell again. Let's pick up our things. Luckily for us, we didn't even have to respawn or waste any of our sleeping bags, so that's awesome. But yeah, there we go, guys. Our first cave experience. our first true cave experience, because I mean we've been in a cave, but not like this. So had fun. I hope you guys learned something if you're new to the game. You know, don't leave any loot behind. Make sure you take everything. Oh, I'll have to. I guess I'll have to carry the dung beetle because I don't have any more cryopods. But yeah, now we're just gonna get out of here and head back to base. Oh shoot, you can't carry this thing underwater? Dang it. Okay. Well, that's another problem. I'll figure this out. But see you later, guys. Okay, so real quick, I just wanted to show. I did have to hurry up and like get my kids ready for daycare and get on the daycare bus, things like that. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to work today, so I'm good. I don't have to head out myself, but I did come back into the cave again, and I looked down to see what drop would be down here this time, and check it out. It's a freaking red drop, man. Like, we gotta get down to that. We gotta get down to that. So I'm gonna go back down. Scanning the walls for any megalania. I see something that looks like... Nope, okay. Thought I saw something moving over there. But yeah, I just wanted to record this little clip because I'm like, you know what? I'm coming back into the cave. Let me just record what I'm doing here real quick. But I'm on foot right now. I'm not even like using my saber because the cave is still kind of cleared out from a lot of the creatures that we killed. So I don't have to worry about... Dang, I thought that was a megalania. I don't have to worry about being on foot as of right now. So I'm safe and fine. But I'm going to get back down here and check that red drop because I want to know what's in there. Hopefully it's something really useful. That'd be awesome. This dung beetle is still here. I'm going to try and collect my own poops on the way so I can maybe feed it when I come back up. I got to. Okay. So I fell down one of the freaking gaps up there. And I totally forgot about this explorer note. That's hilarious. I fell and I was like, oh snap. And I landed right next to an explorer note, so it's not that bad.
Recently, I believed the megalodon.
So there's 3 explorer notes in here. Did not remember that. Hey, so made it to the red drop. Okay, some ascendant ghillie leggings. Nice. Ooh, ascendant megalodon saddle. That's good. A harpoon launcher. I'm probably never going to use these because I freaking hate harpoons, bro. They suck so bad in this game. The drop is horrible. You shoot the harpoon and it immediately just like, oh my god. The accuracy is just so off. I'd much rather use a crossbow underwater. So you'll probably never see me use this. Probably just going to grind that down for some materials because, I mean, it's ascended, which means we can get quite a lot of metal and stuff from this. So we're going to break that down. Yeah, I'm never going to use a harpoon launcher ever. They're just terrible. Swarmed by bats again. Now I'm swarmed by spiders. Oh my god. This might have been a bad idea. Look at all these dung beetles. Look, this is Dung Beetle City down here, bro. There's a 28, 25, 145, 135, 95. Jeez Louise. 20. I'm going to tame one of these lower ones because I got a couple poops. So I'm going to go ahead and use those to tame whatever I can get up in here. Wait, it said I just pooped. Where'd it go? Oh. Give it. There we go. Okay, cool. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 small poops. I don't know what I'd be able to tame with these. I don't even want to try for the 145 because I just know it's going to be too much. I mean, maybe I'll just go back for the 85 up there. like I was originally planning. Alright, so we got 10% from the small poop. So it's going to take about 10 feeds to tame this thing. It's not bad. Look at all the chitin and the hide we collected here. It's a good way to grab some resources. Also, before I leave here, I'm probably going to collect some obsidian and some, well, nah, because my saber's not going to be able to hold all that. I'm going to probably grab some crystal, like, out of the entrance of the cave. There was, like, crystal in that water. I mean, I could probably get some obsidian from down here if I run it back on foot, because I can carry more than the saber. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm just going to make sure I grab some resources before I leave. Don't want to leave empty-handed, you know. Okay, back at my rhino. Now, the way you would get your rhino out of the cave, because you can't mount the rhino while you're in the cave. You can get on the passenger seat. There's 2 seats on the rhino. There's a passenger seat and the flyer seat. You can't control it while you're in a cave because it's not going to allow you. So you'll just whistle it out. You know, just whistle it like close enough to the entrance, and then you should be able to mount it again. Nope. Okay, not yet. I'm stuck. Let's whistle it to like over there. Come on, man. There we go. Okay. And now we can get out. And we fly away with the dung beetle in our hands. And, yeah. Good stuff.